sneak one in.
People with the same letters can't sit next to each other. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody out to the Planning Commission meeting on Thursday, May 17th. We will go ahead and start with a Pledge of Allegiance.
If the audience would rise and say the pledge.
By Andrea.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you, Andrea. All right, and I would like to show that we do have a full quorum tonight. And item 1.3, is there any conflicts of interest that need to be discussed before we start? Okay. So we will just go ahead onto item 2.1. It's a request conditional use permit for an LDS meeting house. Brent?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, so this is an LDS meeting house on Big Bend Creek Drive. This is part of the Big Bend subdivision, just kind of between Athlos Charter School and Bastion Elementary. We approved the subdivision lot for this several months ago. This is the general layout of the building, site plan here. Landscaping plan. They do also have a pavilion in the back. Grading and elevations. Elevations are required to have the brick and stone, which you can see they've got the elements of the stone all along there. We did have a DRC and go through some changes with them, and they have made all those changes. They are doing a precast wall on the north side. This is residential on the north side, so they'll be doing precast and additional landscaping on the north side next to the residential. And see what else I have. Yeah, landscaping meets all the requirements. Any questions of me? It's pretty simple.
Any questions? Okay.
No.
All right. Okay, is the applicant here? All right, if you would, excuse me, come up to the mic and state your name for the record.
Chad Spencer.
All right. Do you have any more
I don't have
information?
anything else.
Okay. Any questions for him? Okay, thank you. Sorry. All right. Any discussion or?
No.
Okay. If somebody would like to make a motion.
Motion to approve item 2.1 C2018-012 with the recommendations from staff.
Okay.
Second.
Motion by Chris and a second by Andrea. Andrea?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Adam?
Yes.
Brody?
Yes.
And Lauren?
Yes.
Okay, and that motion passes. All right, item 3.1 is in our legislative items. This is a request to a text change to the Land Development Code to add a bar establishment as a conditional use. And this is on for a public hearing. Bryn.
So we talked about it a little bit in the work meeting. I'll go over it again. So state legislation recently changed for, that's okay, for how different establishments are classified for alcohol sales and consumption. So the dining club category was removed from state statute, and everyone that was approved previously as a dining club had to choose to either be a restaurant or a bar. So About Time Pub and Grub, which is located in our city, was approved by us as a dining club. They needed to be classified as a bar. Bar is not currently in our ordinance anywhere. So About Time submitted an application to change the ordinance to add that. As we discussed, we talked to the council about this, and the council has suggested that we do a comprehensive review of all of the different alcohol and liquor licenses, as well as the business license ordinance, to make sure they're all in compliance with the current state statute. So this item is on the agenda. We'll have a public hearing. You can ask the applicant, if he would like to add anything, and then we would just ask that you table this, and we will bring back a comprehensive update to all of these parts of the ordinance at this point. And then again, we'll take any feedback from you at this point, anything you'd like us to specifically look at, and then we'll bring it back in a month or so with more information.
Thanks, Bryn. All right, any questions for Bryn? Okay, is the applicant here tonight? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and first let me just read this before I open up the public hearing. The purpose of public hearings is to allow citizens to address items on the agenda. Citizens requesting to address the commission will be asked to complete a written comment form and present it to Wendy Thorpe, the deputy recorder. In general, the chair will allow an individual 3 minutes to address the commission. A spokesperson recognized as representing a group in attendance may be allowed up to 5 minutes. And this policy applies to all public hearings. And the forms are in the rear of the room. Okay, so I will go ahead and open up the public hearing. Seeing none, I will go ahead and close the public hearing. Okay, any discussion? Somebody would like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to continue item 3.1 without date.
Okay, motion by Adam.
Second.
What's up?
Brody.
Brody, thank you. Okay, second by Brody. Lauren?
Yes.
Brody?
Yes.
Adam?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
And Andrea?
Yes.
I know,
We can't sit next to each other. That can't happen.
I know, that's why I said it. A's, if you have the same letter, you guys can't sit next to each other. Okay, so that motion has been continued. Okay. All right, item 4, is there any comments that be noted for tonight's meeting?
Nope.
All right, future meetings. So the city council did cancel their Wednesday, May 23rd meeting. We will hold a joint planning commission and city council work meeting on Thursday, May 31st at 7 p.m. And the planning commission meeting will be on June 7th at 7 p.m. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.
Is that a record?